Alright, good morning, good evening. I am Mindmore, and this is FTB Skies 2. Oh, last episode was a bunch of fluey at the end of it. I'm sorry for that, I was getting confused with a bunch of things. I ended up upgrading the pack to 1.552, 1.52, I don't know, whatever it is, 152. And we're still trying to figure out this Oritech war stuff. I don't know if maybe it's something that I need to do later and I'll get access to it. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to try making the plating that is required. Okay, so we have the primitive machine core. You know what, let's just make a plate for that. Basic machine core. The improved one. Well, we can't make the improved one because we don't have the carbon fiber machine yet. So that we'll just leave out. Won't even bother making that. So let's go here. A little bit larger. Those two there. Okay, let's get the primitive core. Let's get the reinforced core. Okay, so one of those, two of those. Basic machine core. Okay, so we got some achievement for that. Let's see what that gave us. Okay, that gives us more machine cores for the multi-blocks. That's good. Okay, and then machine customizations. Machine add-on extender. Okay, so let's see. Add-on extender. Is there an add-on extender, or is there just the add-ons? Let's delete machine cores, improved. Okay, so nothing there. So let's try and make some of the basic machines, see if we can. I don't know if we can. Don't need the furnace or anything like that. I'm going to try and just use mechanism for power right now. So we need an assembler. Assembler requires this stuff here. We should be able to make all of this. So let's just make a pattern for that. With crafter, that's easy enough. We know how to make that stuff. The motors require that, so we'll accept that. Go back into there, and the motors, and then the magnetic coil. So I have steel, I have nickel. It just requires that. Okay, so that's easy enough. Okay, and we get the basic machine cores. We know how to make those. And then all we need to know is the adamant ingot. So that's just nickel and diamond. That in there, all of this down at the bottom. Okay. All right, and then we'll try and make an assembler. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Now, there we go. We got an assembler. Nice. Okay, so let's go and put that stuff right here. So we've got that there. And we're going to need some machine cores. Do this. Let's use the basic reinforced plated. That's just plating. So let's make a bunch of these. Give me 40 of those, please. See how this works. All right. So let's put that there, and then all you do is click there, there, and there, and click again, and then it makes the machine. Okay, great. All right, so that's where the extender goes on either side of those. So let's get some cables first. Okay, so universal, get a stack of those. Let's see if this works. I'm not 100% sure this will even work. Okay, and then we'll click right there. Oh, I can't get up there. Nice. I'll just use these temporarily. And over here. Okay. Connect that in. Looks like it's on. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Where is my... I don't have A pickaxe. I don't know where my pickaxe went, but I'm sure I'll find it at some point. We'll just use this one for the time being. This Insanium one. I really need to get a better one. This is just junk. This really is. All right, so in here, we need to make some fine wire, right? I believe so. That's the assembler. What else is there that we need? The basic stuff. Assembler, pulverizer, item filter, item duct. I just wish that this stuff would work the way it's supposed to, like the fluid pipe does. There's no problems with that one. It's the energy pipe. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, so when I upgraded, this figured itself out. Okay, nice. Okay, so I just need to go get that electrum. That's probably done processing over here. Go ahead and do that. Switch you off. Come down here. 64 plus another 64. Good. All right, so in here, we'll get some more stuff. We'll fill that up with more electrum because I'm sure we're going to need it. So let's get this stuff in here. That. We'll get rid of that. And that. We'll keep the wrench on us for now. Let's see. Can I make... So we have the recipe in there. So let's pull that out because that one was no good. And let's clear it first. Go over here and then put that back in there. Oh, no. We need... patterns, fill that right up, and then we're going to look for Oritech and energy pipe right there. So that's good. I'm glad they fixed that in the last one because it was a little annoying that it didn't actually work to what I thought it was going to. And item pipe. There's no normal item pipe. I wonder if that's just something that they haven't finished yet, or if this is the normal item pipe. Not 100% sure. So let's go scroll down here, put that there, and we'll take the opaque pipes, and we'll make 10 of those. Take the fluid pipes, wait for these pipes to finish. There we go. Okay, is that enough for the quest? Oh, there it is. That's enough for the quest to have them all. Okay, good. Good. Nice. Okay, so pipe booster. So it wants a pipe booster made. All right, so let's do pipe booster. Okay, that's just surrounding the motor. That's fine. Okay, so we'll grab that. We'll throw all this stuff back in there because we don't need it on us. Wrong one. This one over here. So we'll scroll all the way down. For the pipe booster there. Pipe booster. And we'll get that quest done. Put that back in there because I don't really need it. Okay, pipe booster. We'll make a bunch of these afterwards. Okay, so let's go to crafting components. We'll need magnetic coils and motors for the quest. Okay, so let's make 10 of you, and we'll make 10 of you. Okay, that and that. Okay, so there's the motor quest. Okay, so we want powered furnaces, tree automation, Oritech power, pump it up, and then portable energy tank. Okay, so we got a bunch of new things that we need to do. Tree cutter. Okay, we need to know how to make axes, which we don't know how to make. That's easy enough. Okay, and then powered furnace. Okay, we just need to know how to make a furnace as well. Okay, and we need to know how to make fire. Okay, so there we go. That in here. Okay, so let's check the quest again. So powered furnace, tree cutter, and then any kind of generator, portable energy, lava power, charger, steam engine. Maybe we'll make a steam engine just to do that. It says any one of them, so that's something nice. We need a pump and a tank. All right, so let's look for a pump. Okay. We can make all that stuff. That's perfect. And the tank. Okay, so let's grab that tank there. And let's go, actually, while we're there, go ahead and make generator. So there's the biogenerator. We can't make the biogenerator because that requires that. So we can make a lava generator, which requires something we don't have yet, which is the basic generator. I don't know if I made that, but you know, let's put that there again anyways. All right, so let's put that all in here. Okay, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so let's make a basic generator, make a lava generator. Okay. Yeah, we got those quests. Let's make the powered furnace, which requires platinum. Oh, I didn't notice platinum. Okay, so platinum. How do I make platinum? Platinum ingots. Right there. Okay, so platinum ingots require raw platinum or platinum dust. Requires platinum shards or something else. Okay, so do we have any of this stuff that it's asking for? I don't know. Platinum is made with argon, helium, and no, cryofluid and hot platinum, but that's modern industrialization. Molten platinum. How do we get molten platinum? Can you tell me? Is there something I need to melt down? Just that and the raw. Okay, so let's see if we have any platinum in our network. We have platinum essence. Okay, so we can use that. Make some platinum. So how do I use that? That? There, I can make raw platinum. Perfect. Okay, so let's do that. Let's clear that. This here, all the way around. Get some platinum. And then we'll put that into here. Okay, and then we'll select this. Give me 1,000, please. Okay. I'll make a crafting thing for this later, but just for now, we'll do this. The furnace is over here. Okay, so that should go into there. Those should get cooked up. Should see platinum start coming in the network. There we are, platinum ingots. Perfect. All right, so back to Oritech. Let's make the powered furnace. Okay, powered furnace. We need also the portable tank and the pump. Where's the pump gone? Okay. So there's the pump, there's the tank. Nice. And we need the tree automation. Tree automator. Okay, tree cutter. Sorry, not tree automator. Good. So we got all of that stuff. Let's just throw that all back in there for now. Okay, let's go check our quests again. We're going to put all this stuff up. I'm just not going to make it and throw it in the bin here. So we are going to use this stuff. I just need to get a couple of these things going so that tree cutter will only cut logs up to 7 blocks away. It may not be able to reach the top of larger trees. It leaves stored in the tree cutter's internal inventory. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it'll cut down trees on me. But we don't need that because we've got these bonsai pots, and I've got tree essence in here. So we don't really need that part. What's next? What's next? The foundry, spin to win, and crushing. Okay. Where is the assembler's way over there? Okay. All right. All right. We need spin to win, the foundry, and crusher. So the crusher, the centrifuge, and the foundry. So let's look for that. Okay. So the foundry's here. Should be able to make that. No problem. We just need to teach it how to make a cauldron. It's very simple. We need to make the centrifuge, which is this guy here. We just need some glass bottles. I think we have thousands of those in our network from the mob farm. And that was it for that. And then the centrifuge doesn't require anything interesting, just a block of iron. So we'll just teach it how to make that in case it doesn't know. And then the crusher, or the pulverizer. Pulverizer is very simple. Just put that in there. And we'll get going with this stuff. So that there, and there. Okay, so we can make the centrifuge. We're going to need a bunch of these. I'll make 10 of them right now because we're going to need lots of them. We don't need a lava generator. We need a foundry. We'll get at least 4 of those. The assemblers, we're going to need another 3 of those. What else are we going to need? The pulverizer, we're going to need maybe 4 of those. Because we're going to need to pulverize a lot of stuff. So we're going to have to work with that. We're going to need some more machine cores. I don't know if 42 will be enough, but we'll get 1 centrifuge for now, 1 pulverizer for now, 1 foundry for now. And here, so we'll stretch this over to here. We'll put a pulverizer here. We'll put a centrifuge about here. And oh, whoops, I did that wrong. Okay, hold on. I keep forgetting that it puts them a different way. So, oh, this is just one that's straight up, so that doesn't matter. And we'll put that one there. Okay, so let's grab a couple of these blocks. Nope, that's not the way to do that. Okay. And do you require anything? You require 1 block on top. Okay, and then what do you require? Nothing. Okay, so you're good. All right, so we have the centrifuge, we have the pulverizer, and a foundry now. Good. We have both sides open, so we can use those for machine extensions, which is great. Let's go check our quests over here. We'll throw those back in there. Okay, so we have spin to win. That one there, and this one here for the early enderic compounds, which is nice. All right, so enderic compounds. Came by crushing ender pearls in the pulverizer, or into a fragment forge by processing skulk into a centrifuge. Okay, so there's multiple ways of doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some enderic compound. Let's grab some ender pearls. Oh no, those aren't ender pearls. We need to use the enderman essence to make some ender pearls. And that's good enough for what we need right now. I believe we need to pulverize them. I think that's what it said. Did I read that right? Pulverized, yes. And the fragmenting forge by processing skulk. Okay, or this can be put into here, right? Okay, so let's try that. Here. Don't put that there. Here, so there. And that by 1, so I can do that. I will remove this. And then we'll go here. Oh, hold on. No, that's got to go on the other side. That's where the extension goes. I placed that wrong, even though I thought I didn't. And get rid of that one. Out. And let's get rid of that. Don't want to waste anything here, so do that, and then we'll build up here. Okay, so we got that there and then there, so those two should be powered up now. We'll get rid of these, and then we'll go check them to see if they're working away. All right, this is working away. It's producing endiaric compound, which is nice. Over here, it's not doing anything, so that means that that doesn't work in the centrifuge, which is fine, completely fine. We're going to need something to pull stuff out of here, but we've got the endiaric compound. We'll put it in our inventory. Nice, nice, nice. And we need the endiaric compound for making the advanced machine cores. So that's even better. So now we know how to do that. I'm going to, offline, of course, I'm going to automate all of this stuff so it knows what to do and knows how to do it. And then when we come back next time, I will show you how I did the automations so that you can do them on your games as well, too. I'm sure everyone's probably a lot farther through than I am. But yeah, if you guys want to see them, I will show them to you. But for now, we've got everything else running here. Boundaries there. We have the endiaric compound. So put those away for now. Don't need that. All right, so let's go back into our quests. So up here, we want carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is made from coal dust. So we need some coal. So I'll grab a stack of that. Over to our pulverizer, which is not done. That's going to take a while, isn't it? Okay, let's just screw that and put this into here. Okay, so how do we get coal dust? We not get it from here? No. Oh, hold on. I saw something there. I saw something. Washing. Where was that coal dust that I saw? I saw something to do with coal dust. There's coal dust right there. So how do we make coal dust? We need either coal or lignite coal in that, and the crushing wheels. Sag mill will do it. The crusher will. Oh, the crusher, the mechanism will do that. Let's go upstairs quickly. Use the crusher. Crusher is here, so we'll just throw that in there. And you can tell it's very slow because I haven't put the speed upgrades in yet, but, you know, one of those things to get done. And we'll get most of that done when we're offline. All right, so we'll wait for the coal dust to show up. Okay, and once that's done, it should come all into the network there. All right, so we got 18. We should have a lot more coming in. Come on. Waiting for it to finish what it's doing. I don't know if we need to wait for all of it, so let's just take what we have there. Let's go over here. We need to pulverize the coal dust, or can we just use the coal dust in here? No, just needs the coal dust. Okay, so once we do that, we can just do that straight into carbon fiber strands. And then we can use the carbon fiber strands to build the next layer of machine blocks, which is nice. And we're going to need these for some of the more advanced machines as well. So we'll wait for 10, and then I'll get out of here. Okay, so there's our 10. Just give me a second. Oh. Okay, so we got 10 of those. All right, now let's check what it's asking for now. All right, so we got to get into a whole bunch of things. Cybernetics, processing fluids, and Machine Quest 4. We can make those now because we now have the carbon fiber strands. which is great. So next time we will get into a lot more of Oritech. While I'm offline, I will get all of these machines automated so that they can, process and do everything as we request it through the AE system. Because we don't want to be doing things by hand. We really don't. So yeah, I will get to the automation of this stuff over here. We'll probably expand the machines a little bit more. I'll probably have one machine per, item or whatever the case is, because we've got tons of space, as you can tell. We're in a skyblock world, so their space is not an issue. And excuse me, sir, what are you doing over there? Okay, well, I'll deal with him later. And yeah, I will get all that stuff done, and we'll come back for some more Oritech and probably some mechanism. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me. It helps the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.